Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. The subscriber numbers are creeping up very slowly, so hopefully we can keep it heading in the right direction. So please, if you do like the content, please like, share and subscribe, because we'll have more content coming. It helps us to grow the channel as well if you do subscribe, so please, it would be very much appreciated if you could like and subscribe. Mixed day weather-wise this morning. We'll get the weather report out of the way. A little bit of sunshine, a little bit of cloud, a little bit of rain, but hey, it's December now. December in the UK, in the northwest of the UK, so we can't really expect any more. It's not as cold as it has been, but still pretty cold, but hey ho, as I say, it's the time of year. So we've got the weather report done. Let's get an update on the XJ8, which we are driving across to the unit this morning. You may have seen the little road test video we did previously, and I told you all how great it is and how I love to drive it, and how it's such a relaxing driving experience, and all the good things about it, and how there were no issues with it, no warning lights, you know, everything was cool. Well, that's all changed. We have got a couple of warning lights now on the dashboard, which hopefully we'll try and get to the bottom of today. We have got a ABS fault and a DSC not available message on the dashboard. Now I'm hoping, and my first guess is that it's more than likely a wheel speed sensor that's failed on one of the wheels. Quite a common thing, and as I say, we've had a lot of cold, damp weather. It was particularly cold towards the back end of last week. You know, we were into the minuses for a couple of days and nights, so I'm wondering if that's just been enough to kill a wheel speed sensor, perhaps causing the fault. So as I say, we'll get over to work, we'll plug in the fault code reader, and we'll see if we can, you know, ascertain what the issue is. But I'm hoping and guessing that it's just a wheel speed sensor, so we'll perhaps order one of those and get that changed this week. It could also be a battery issue. Now, one thing I can tell you about Jaguars of this particular vintage, you know, any really from the 90s, noughties and up to today, they're very susceptible, or they seem to be very susceptible to low voltage battery issues, or voltage spikes with the batteries. So as soon as your battery's starting to get old, or if the car hasn't been run particularly regularly for a length of time, they can start to throw up faults on the dashboard, and very often, and although you might think your battery's in good condition and you've perhaps only had it for 12 months, if it doesn't get the use, they can easily start to give issues on these Jaguars. So I'm thinking it might be an idea as well to check the age of the battery on this car, because as we've had that cold weather, I'm wondering if it's just killing the battery, if it's of age, you know. So we'll have a look at that as well, and perhaps it's time for us to put a fresh battery on it, because a fresh battery on these can often solve a lot of electrical maladies, you know. So we'll have a look at that as well. I've also some good news and some bad news. I did promise you a road test video of the 6-litre XJS that we had in stock. Now unfortunately we're not going to be able to get that done, as I did say, the car had sold and the collection date for the customer was brought forward. So unfortunately I just didn't get the opportunity to get it out on the road and do any filming with it and do a road test for you, so apologies. What I will say is we'll likely get another XJS in very soon, and as soon as we've got one in, you know, we'll get a road test done on that. So yeah, the XJS did go to its new owner. I managed to get a little walk around video done, so I'll pop that in this video and have a look at that. And I have got something over at the unit today that I'd like to show you. It's an interesting car. It's in with us for a headliner repair, but it is an interesting car. I think a lot of you will be interested to look at it, so I'll show you that today as well, and we'll see what else see where else we get to today. But let's get over to the unit and we'll have a look at that that car and see what you guys think. So here we have it. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these before, but this is one of 30 cars. It's 2006 Jaguar XKR Stratstone edition. As I say, these one of 30. These were commissioned by Stratstone to mark the end of X100 production. So as I say, it's a late car, 2006. They differed from standard by having their own bespoke body kit, side skirts, rear bumper, front bumper. The front bumper and front spoiler on this one, I have to say, is different to other Stratstone edition cars that I've seen. The owner of the car tells me that it is the original commission bumper. Any of you guys know anything different, please let me know in the comments, because I always like to learn a little bit more, particularly regarding these special editions. They also had their own bespoke alloy wheel design on the Stratstone edition cars. This car doesn't have those fitted currently. In fact, it's never had them fitted. It's always had these BBS split rims on from new. The original wheels, I'm told by the owner, are wrapped up and in boxes and in absolutely brand new condition in his garage. So they are still there with the car, but they've never been fitted. The grey stripe down the middle that you can see there, that's been added by the owner. That's not original, so that is something that the current owner's added to his own preference. I think it looks quite nice, but again, I suppose it's a personal taste thing. Looks great, finished in black, and I think those split rim BBS in the anthracite look really nice, I have to say. They really suit the car. The interior, not massively different than a standard XKR. You've got the obviously the limited edition tread plate there, just again telling you that it's one of 30 cars. Got the white stitching and detailing on the seats, and that continues over the headrests. There is a carbon fibre style dash and center console trim. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera. My camera's not brilliant in low light. Let's see what Father Christmas brings. Also, this car, I don't know if, I'm guessing all the Stratstone cars had it, but it has a Tiptronic gear shift. You can see the switches just on the steering wheel there. So I'm guessing all the Stratstones had that. We've got the car in for a headliner repair. You can see that it's in poor condition. The usual thing with the Jaguars, it's sagging down. It's in a bit of a state. The A-pillars are the same. We're going to do something a little bit different with the headliner and the trim, so I'm going to document that in an upcoming video. So I'm quite excited to do that. I think it'll look great when we've got that done. So stay tuned, and you'll see that in the upcoming days. But yeah, it's just nice to have it in. Nice to have a rare car in with us. And as I say, you'll catch up with it in an upcoming video, no doubt. Okay guys, so we're back in the car. I've had a look at the battery on it. As I said earlier, these cars are very susceptible to battery condition and battery voltage in terms of warning lights and things like that. Can often throw warning lights up if your battery's not in perfect condition. I've just had a look at the battery on this one, and the date on it is 2015. So it's lasted 8 years. I really think we'll put a new one on it. It won't do it any harm whatsoever. So we're going to put a new battery on it. I'll get that ordered and we'll get that on this week. I've got my code reader here, and we're going to plug it in now and see if we can find out what is causing the ABS warning light and the DSC warning light to come on the dashboard. So whilst I get this plugged in and loaded up, let's have a look at that XJ8 walk around that I promised you. So here it comes, and then I'll be back and let's see what the fault reader tells us. See you soon, guys. Okay guys, so I've plugged the OBD reader in and straight away it's come up with a fault code. The number is C1175. Wheel speed, rear left input, circuit failure. So that to me, I don't know if you guys can see that on there or not, that to me would certainly suggest a wheel speed sensor needs replacing. So if that does prove to be the issue, that's great. You know, let's hope it's nothing more serious than that. We'll get that ordered today, and we can get that fitted this week. It's not a mega job to do that, so so we can do that, and hopefully that coupled with a new battery should solve the issues. So that's about it for today. As I said earlier, that XKR, the Stratstone edition, we're doing a headliner repair on that. We're doing something a little bit different with it, so stay tuned for that video. I'll get that uploaded this week, because that'll be interesting, and it'll be interesting to see the results of what we do with that one. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. Share it also, helps us to grow the channel, which is what we're trying to do at the moment. Give you guys some content that hopefully you'll enjoy. Thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take it easy now.